The tech world has been thrown into a particular state of chaos and shock following the sudden job change imposed on the former ChatGPT CEO Sam Altman.
Yeah, that's right. The OpenAI board fired Altman Friday, and he's now been hired by Microsoft.
I mean, and they're not really a rival. I guess they're an investor.
No, exactly. They're an investor, but they're the biggest investor,
Yes.
actually. OpenAI officials claimed that the CEO had not been transparent in his communication with the board. The move came as a complete surprise, really, to everyone.
Yeah.
The move to oust the popular tech entrepreneur is raising some big questions about the future and safety of artificial intelligence.
CBS News senior business and tech correspondent Jolene Kent has been watching this drama play out. She's been working the phones. This happened Friday night late, about dinner time. I don't know what your weekend was like, what your plans were, but I think they changed. What more can you tell us now, almost 72 hours later, about Altman's journey out of OpenAI and what his new job will be, more importantly, at Microsoft?
Tony, it was a roller coaster, and my phone was blowing up all weekend, and I found myself, sitting and sourcing and trying to bring us some new reporting throughout the weekend. And basically what's happened is the last-minute talks to reinstate a very popular, now former CEO and Sam Altman to OpenAI, they completely fell apart last night. And what ended up happening is a new CEO, a new interim CEO has now been installed at OpenAI, which is the maker of ChatGPT. And that's why it's such an important company. It's created one of the most consumer-friendly, popular AI products out there that so many people use every single day. Now, what happened is Emmett Shear, the former CEO of Twitch, is now in charge of OpenAI. Sam Altman is out for real, it appears, and has now been hired by Satya Nadella, the CEO of Microsoft, who, Tony, you have interviewed. Now, what Satya Nadella has said here is that he is committed still to the billions of dollars they've invested in OpenAI. However, we also know that he has now hired not just Sam Altman, but his colleague Greg Brockman, and has opened the door to anyone else who wants to come aboard, and they will provide all of the supercomputing resources that they need to continue to innovate on the AI front. Now, all of this was transpired and was triggered by a decision by a nonprofit board that governs OpenAI. There's 4 individuals who sat on that board that made that decision. And so in making that decision, it really sort of pulled back the curtain, I would say, on this really unique structure that isn't found often in Silicon Valley, where you have a nonprofit board governing a business like OpenAI.
Yeah.
So what happens next is it's a lot of questions, but certainly one of the individuals, the chief scientist at OpenAI, saying just a couple of hours ago that he regrets how this went down, and the now new interim CEO saying that he will investigate to figure out what exactly happened here, and it was handled badly.
I thought that was fascinating that Emmett Shear is now already saying that he wants to figure out why this all happened.
Yeah.
But all of this, let's talk about the larger landscape, because this all is happening with a lot of drama, but it's also happening as Meta dissolved its responsible AI team. And the company says that many of those employees have been reassigned to other AI teams, but they're not about responsibility, about safety. What can you tell us about this decision?
Yeah, what you can take away from here is that the big players are always going to be innovating at the forefront of AI because it takes so many computing resources. So as companies reorganize and figure out their priorities, companies like AI, individuals like Sam Altman and Greg Brockman, they all say that they want AI to be human-led and safe. It's a question of where these people are doing the innovation and what kind of steps that they're taking. The fundamental disagreement here within the OpenAI situation, Lana, was it appears, and we're still trying to figure this out and nail it down, it appears there's a major disagreement between where OpenAI was going and where Sam Altman may have wanted to take it. So now he has officially joined Satya Nadella at Microsoft, beefing up that AI team. You can bet that that powerhouse combination is going to have a significant impact on not just Meta, Google, and all of the rest of Silicon Valley. Lana?
Very interesting. I can't wait for you to get us more answers. Jolene Kent, thank you.
Maybe next weekend. You can lose another weekend. No, thank you
Sure,
very
why
much.
not?
Or a holiday. Jolene, thank you very much. One of the best in the business.